Hello and welcome back to the Conelanders Fun Finale League. This is the final stage, or final event for the Fun Finale, which is in Monaco in 60s cars, which means there is only one choice for me, and that is the Willys Interlagos, or otherwise known, or more better known as the Renault Alpine A110. But I will continue to ignore that as a possibility. So, with that, let's get started.
3, 2, 1, go. Into right 5, don't cut. And left 5,
so,
into right 4, into left 2,
the Willys Interlagos,
150.
as most of you should know by now, is my favorite car in the game.
Into right 4 times
car,
3.
Really.
Left 1 opens, 100.
And, Monaco is probably my favorite place for it.
And left 6,
I love driving it through the snow section, which I hope, from what I heard, we don't have any actual snow sections.
Right 1.
So that's going to stink, but
left 3, 150
it's
through depth.
Definitely my favorite with this car is driving through snow sections. It's very technical and hard to keep under control. It's very easy to overcook it and over-rotate it around corners.
Hairpin left.
So
into right 3 long.
That's something you have to watch out for, but it makes it a challenge and it makes it a lot of fun and very rewarding when you do it right.
Left 5 long,
so
bad camber.
It's gonna be a shame if we don't have any snow.
Caution left 5 half long, tightens, immediate hairpin right. 80.
Ooh.
Right 5 half long.
I completely botched that hairpin.
Half long. 80 over crest.
One thing I will point out, despite this being my favorite car and my favorite location, and the fact that as this stage started, my force feedback decided to start working, probably not going to be the best. Probably not going to be very good compared to most people. It's not going to make me a miracle worker and instantly make me better at rallying. That it won't do. It just means I will enjoy it more.
100, left 6 long. And right 4.
You overcooked it.
More ice patches from here. Into left 5.
I really should have a heck of an advantage. I was thinking of.
Caution left 6.
I was at the hairpin up here.
Into right 3 times to 2. Left 4 long, don't cut.
But I really should have like an unfair advantage at this car since I've been doing the career mode in solely this car. And been driving this car an awful lot,
80.
but it doesn't stop me from being me, which means I'm going to make stupid mistakes that will cost me lots of time and possibly kill me.
Left 6. And right 4 long.
Oop. Yep. I got out on the outside in the snow, and that's what I was talking about, how you can easily over-rotate it. Well demonstrated.
Right 5, left 6,
I wasn't prepared for it to come around like that because I wasn't expecting to go out on that snow.
100, full ice from here. Left
Could have easily overcooked it into that. Got lucky. So we are doing snow.
Don't cut. Left 6 into right 6. Into left 5, 60.
Unfortunately, it is the fast section, like fast snow.
Continues at 80. Hairpin left.
So I gotta be kind of cautious that I don't overcook this.
60.
Oop, and not miss shifts like that.
Right 5 long, tightens over crest and continues. Into left 5, 130.
Yeah, I gotta be really careful because
caution hairpin right.
Going around in third gear in the snow is very dangerous.
Keep mid over crest. Left 6, 60.
Front end going light and I overcompensated.
Left 4 long. Right 5, keep in. Left 6, half long, keep in 100.
Just gonna. Second gear is a good way to kind of.
Caution right 6 long through dip, braking hairpin left.
Modulate your kind of speed.
100 up.
Don't over-rotate. I did sort of, but
and caution left 6.
That's one thing I can try to use to my advantage is to use
60.
Second gear to kind of settle the car down and get it under control.
right 6 long into left 6 and right 3 long crest, right 6 80, left 5 long keep in, and right 4 long 80 over crest.
So just kind of dropping it down in a second into each one of these kind of turns that I can't see
into
all
right
the
4
blind
times
ones.
3. Into left 4 long keep in.
He's a little bit
Right 5
dragging
long.
along the bank
Left 5
to
half long
slow
crest.
the car down and get it to rotate the way I
Right
want it
6
to.
long. Left 5 half long 60.
Gonna over rev it a bit there
Turn right
rather
one
than
to
going to
finish.
third. Oh, I want to do what I want to do. Yes, go around backwards. It's a little bit slower, but I get to go across the finish line backwards. 17 seconds down. That is horrendous, but I don't care. Because I'm still having fun. That's good. Puts me right in the middle of the pack. Unsurprisingly, a little bit behind jump. See if I can't aim for above jump for my end target. So see if we can get up to 4th place. Realistically, if we wanted to like kind of beat Cone or those kind of guys, we would need to be up there by Zeron. So I need to drop down about 15 seconds on him. Which this will be my best chances on this stage, because this is the second longer stage. That last stage is going to be impossible to make up any time because it's just so short. It's going to be, you can lose time, but you're not going to make up any time on that stage because it's just too short. Even the second to last one is almost too short to make up a whole lot of time. Alright, see, yep, this starts us off in the snow.
5,
This should be fun.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ice from here, left 2, and right 4 long. And left 5
Gotta
continues for 80 over
come to
crest.
grips with the car. Because
Right 3 half long narrows. Left 5 into right 3 tights to
Yep.
260.
It is slippy.
Left 2 long, open 60.
I hit the look back there when I was
Right 2 long,
sawing at the steering wheel.
80 over crest.
I can really initialize
Left
the
3
slide
into right
by
3
just
half
tapping
long,
the brakes
60.
with the way I have my
Left
brake
6
bias
over
set up.
crest, 60.
Makes things nice.
Left 2. Right 6. Left 5,
Too much.
60.
Oh, was able to recover it though. It's a
Push
nice,
right 5
nice
into
skid.
acute left. Left 6 long.
Jeez, I hate when I do that. I brake too
Right
early,
5, don't
and
cut,
then I
right
let
over
off the
crest.
brake, and then I
Push
get back,
braking 80 down,
and I
acute
end up
right.
going too fast in a turn. So not only did you brake too early,
And left 6 long.
you ended up pushing wide through the turn, losing even more time.
Left 6, 100.
It's my least favorite thing to do.
Caution right 3.
I do it a lot too, a lot more
Left
than
4
I
half
would
lay-by.
like to do it.
Right 3 open to 80. Caution, keep right over crest, braking down, acute
Probably
left.
could have went through that a little bit faster,
60.
but wanted to err on the side of caution.
Left 6
So
long.
I'd like to finish this first try.
Right 3 into left 4 over crest long. Left 3 long.
Maestro
60,
saying that he
caution,
wishes he
acute
had
right.
the Alpine for the Masters League, which
Right 6 long.
I think
tightens over
60s in the
crest,
Master
and
League would have been
continues,
cool.
And right 5.
it's a wonderful class to
Left 4
drive.
tight.
Sure, it's
Right
kind
6
of
into left
the
5
balance
long,
is kind of
60,
ruined
keep
by
right
the
over
whole
crest.
Alpine
Right
being
6,
much faster
80. Caution,
for
right
an
1,
experienced
long,
driver,
100.
but it is still just a wonderful car to
Crest,
drive.
left 4. Right 6. And left 4. Into left 3 long. Caution 60, acute left.
Just gonna throttle myself there.
Right 5, tightens to 4, long, don't cut.
I'm not even trying to kind of spin it around the corners because I know I'm just going to end up
Right 6
overcooking
long,
it.
over crest, and tightens
I've already
5, and
proven that I'm going to do
into
that,
left
so...
1 long. Into right 3 long. Into left 1
a little bit
crest,
cautious
ice
through
patches
there.
from here. Right 3, don't cut. Left 4, tightens to 3. Right 3, don't cut. And left 3 into right 6 over 100, don't cut.
Ooh, easy. Overcooked it into that
Caution into acute
series
right,
of turns.
60. Left 5 over 120.
Oop.
And right 3. Left 3 over crest. Into right 2 long into crest. Left 6, 150. Right 3 long, 100.
Yeah, my show's talking in chat saying that just
Left
can't
3
understand
half
why
long.
you'd pick anything but the Alpine
And
because the
right 3
Mini
half long.
and the Fulvia just don't have the power
Left 360.
to
Caution
do anything
hairpin
good, really. The Mini would be fantastic if it had, like,
Into
say,
right 4
20
long.
more horsepower, I'd say. Especially in Monaco, you get into
left 6,
the
right
uphill
5 over crest,
stages, and the uphill
3,
stages,
120 down.
you can just feel it bogging down.
Caution left 3 long.
You can
60,
feel the
hairpin
engine
right.
bogging down, and you're like, do I downshift? Like, you should never have to think about downshifting going
60.
uphill in a rally car.
Right 3 over crest.
Just doesn't feel
100.
right. You should have enough power to kind of pull yourself up a hill
Left 5
without
over
having to
100
downshift.
crest. 120. Caution line over crest bump into right 1.
Unless you're like way too high of a gear.
And left 1. Left 260. Right 3 long into left 4. Into right 5. And left 5 half long 60. Caution right 4 tightens to 1.
Oop, I overcooked it. Well, I didn't overcook it, I caught
Left
the
2
wall a
long
bit.
60.
And
Left 5
the wall
100.
is not your friend. I'm lucky that didn't kill me.
Right 1. Into left 3. Into right 4, left 5. Into keep right over crest to finish.
Don't know if I made up any time. To be honest, I felt like a decent stage. I had my hiccups, of course, as I do. But it didn't feel terrible. 7 seconds down. That is what I would like to do. That is pretty good. What that did for me, we'll have to see. Survey says up to 4th, so we were able to jump. Just barely. Doesn't look like we're gonna get past Puma, and definitely not gonna get up past Xeron, or Zyron, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But let's see if we can't hold on to 4th place. I'm perfectly happy with where I'm at. I'm perfectly happy just driving the damn car. I love driving the Willys Interlagos. Alright. Stage 3. Ooh, we get to repair a vehicle, which I need it. There we go. And start stage. Let's go.
4, 3,
More driving.
2, 1, go. 150. Right 2 into left 2.
Alright, I think this is
Into right 3.
this is part of the stage I
Into
did in
left 2
practice.
long crest.
See if I can do a little bit
Right
better.
long
I was
tires.
really slow through it.
Into left 2 half long. And left 5 long 170 over crest. Keep left over crest. Into open hairpin right.
Oh, how did that misshift? I don't understand that.
Into left 2 long. Into right 660.
I was like in gear well before
Right
I
6
pulled out of the
long
clutch, but it was almost like it didn't recognize that it
Into
was in
right 3
gear
long
until
crest,
after I
hairpin
pulled the
left.
clutch out. That was weird.
Into Into right 5.
But if the game said I missed a shift,
Into left 1
it
long,
will
tightens.
get a 25-cent
Into right
donation.
1 half long.
Even if I don't agree with it, and I forgot about that turn again.
Into left 3 long,
Always do.
100. Hairpin right. Into left 5. Into right 4 long.
Probably could use a
Into
little bit
left 2 long.
longer first gear.
Into right 2 long.
It's just not
Left
very
3
useful.
crest, and open
And
hairpin
second
left.
is kind of bogging down in the hairpins.
Into right 3 long. Into left
Yeah,
3
see,
long,
second,
don't cut.
not moving. Okay, there we go.
Into
Now it
hairpin
wants to
right.
move. It's kind of lagging behind.
And right 3 long, don't
need
cut
a
over
little-
crest.
I need first to be a little bit longer because
Into
right
left
there,
460.
if I downshift, I'm already out of
Left
first,
4.
so kind of stuck. And
Into right 6.
that series
60.
of turns was doomed by
Right
how I
5
did the
long,
hairpin.
jump maybe, 130.
Put myself in an awkward position that I couldn't make it to the next series of turns.
Hairpin right opens.
Not doing a
And
very
left
good
4
job
continues for 100. Into
staying
right
kind
4
of
jump, don't cut,
fast
40
and
narrows.
consistent.
Left 6 over
Making
crest.
a lot of little stupid mistakes. No
And
real
left
big
2
mistakes,
opens
but
over crest, 150.
a bunch of little ones that are going to add up to
Right 6
a less than
continues for
stellar
100.
time. Especially stuff like that. It's not helping.
Into hairpin left.
Alright.
60.
Brake. A little bit late.
Left
Dropping
6.
in the first to slow down.
And right 6 over crest, 40. Caution crest, left 6. Immediate hairpin right. 150 over crest.
Nope, I do that multiple times. Car just wants to, or my brain wants
Right
to turn
6
in
over
way
crest.
earlier than I need to on that hairpin.
Left 5 long.
It's a very broad hairpin.
And right 6 long. Into open hairpin right. And ice patches from here. Left 5.
I'm going to avoid
continues
the
for
outside of
100.
that turn because there's
Into right 5.
an ice patch
Into left
that will
6.
spin you.
Into right 4 long.
Because
don't
you're just
cut.
carrying too much
Into
momentum
care, left
to
1
not
long,
spin.
Narrow on exit.
Because you go
Into
from
right
having
6
grip
half long,
to
150 through
having
dip.
no grip with how much momentum you're carrying. You're just going around whether you like it or not. There we go. And that stage, yeah, like I said, that was less than stellar. Wasn't bad. What? Only 1 second down? Come on, guys. I was struggling there. I'll take it. That's for sure. I was having all kinds of trouble there. I was hitting walls, missing shifts, and generally slowing down too much for turns. But hey, not gonna complain. Didn't really help me out at all. I'm still pretty much identically behind where I was, so whoa, we lost Jump. Jump dropped below someone else there, so now our new goal is to stay ahead of both him, or Jump, and Colonel Corn, since they're pretty much at the same time. Alright, last stage, all asphalt, and should be a good one, hopefully. Let's not screw this up. Like I said,
5,
not going to gain any time
4,
here, but
3,
you can definitely lose
2,
it.
1, go. Left 5 tightens to 3 past junction bump, keep in. Right 1 long opens, 100 over crest.
Oop. Thought I could
Left
keep it
5
in
long
third
tightens
there,
to
but I was
460.
wrong. Misjudged it. I
Right
have
4
it.
long, 130 over crest.
This is a stage that greatly is improved by having
Right 5
practice,
long, 130 over crest.
because there's a lot of these turns, if you can
Left
hit them
3,
just
into
right
left 2
and
long.
carry a lot of speed, but you can also
And left 4
lose a lot of speed by
into right 4
overcooking
long,
it.
tightens 3. Left 660.
They're very
Right 5 tightens to 4.
Each one's kind of very
And left 5
definable,
crest,
so
80.
it's easy for me to remember and maintain
Left 3
kind
half
of
long, 100 through tunnel.
knowing where I'm at and what I gotta
Right
do.
4 tight over bump.
Wasn't sure if I was gonna make that turn.
Into right 6.
Little
Left
lift
6.
off oversteer to
Right
get around
4
that.
tightens, immediate hairpin left. Into left 6. Into hairpin right half long.
Alright.
Right 6, 100. Left 4, 60 over crest. Right 5 times to 4. Into left
Didn't want to
3,
overcook it through there.
opens. Right 5. Into caution, left 5. Right 1, long, don't cut. Into left 3, long,
Hate this turn.
100, 60.
Hate it, hate it, hate it. I always
Right
never
3,
quite get it right.
Into right 3
I either
over
slow down
crest,
too much
60.
or not enough. I don't think I've
Right
ever
4,
gotten that
60.
turn right.
Left 1 long.
It's just a tricky,
Into right 4 long.
car is pushing. A tricky kind of
Left 5
left
long.
to right combo.
And right 4 long.
Very tight
Into
with
left
how
6, 60.
it turns left into
Right
that
6.
right. It
Left
really
5
tightens the
long over
road
crest.
down, so you have
Into
no
left 6
margin
half
of error.
long. Right 5, 60. Right 6, immediate hairpin left. Ice patches from here. Into right 6. Into left 6
Alright.
half long, keep mid over crest.
I believe
150.
the finish is across this hairpin.
Hairpin right. 100.
Oop, overcooked it.
Left 6 long, keep right over crest.
Not quite.
80. Caution right 5 tightens to 4. Left 3 tight over bump, don't cut. Finish.
Oh, you timing signs suck. Lost a second there. Damn timing sign. Sure, it's my fault for hitting it, but why'd they make it so damn long or wide? 3 seconds. Alright, before we find out what that puts us, like I said, 3 seconds is actually an eternity on this stage because it's so damn short.
Left 5
We'll
long
see,
tightens to 460.
We should be fine.
Right 4
We're
long,
not losing a
130 over
place,
crest.
unless the two guys ahead of us really
Right
botched
5
it.
long, 130
I don't
over
see
crest.
us moving up either, so I think we're pretty safe and not going anywhere.
Left 3 into left 2
But
long. And
yeah,
left 4.
this like I expected.
Into
I'm in Monaco, in a Willys Interlagos. How can I not have a good time? It's this is a rally event that's set up specifically for me, and that's being completely serious because I forget what Cone originally had, but I said what, no Willys Interlagos,
Left
and he
6,
changed it.
right 4.
This event was pretty much custom tailored to me having a good time, and it did not disappoint. God, I love Monaco. Man, I love the Willys Interlagos. And let's see how we finished. Fourth place, like I thought. Yeah, we didn't really move around much. Like I said, that stage is so short that it's pretty much makes no difference. So I am not disappointed at all. That was a wonderful, wonderful rally, and a really nice fitting end to the Conelanders Dirt Rally League that we've been doing. It's really the best way I could think of going out. So with that, I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in our next adventure, whatever it may be. We're not sure how things are going to work with the Dirt 4, but maybe we'll end up doing something in that. So have a good one.